has not only promised to knock Canelo out, but to break every bone in his face in the process. As for Alvarez, he said, quote, "Here we go!"
Question your abilities, question your power, your speed, your youth, everything.
Canelo on the front foot. A lot of people thought perhaps Berlanga would come forward. He's talking trash already.
Berlanga suggesting that shot was below the belt. He's standing in front of Canelo. You can't just talk about it. You got to protect yourself at all times.
I like that left hook by Berlanga. He was trying to punch in between the shot of Canelo.
And, by knockout or any kind of stoppage, you've got to be physical with him. Look, the guys we've seen have success against him. Gennady Golovkin in the first fight. Dmitry Bivol several years ago. They were the aggressors. They put Canelo on his back foot. That's what you have to do against a fighter like this.
Just missing with that left hook was Alvarez. Berlanga's got to be careful with that chin in the air. Lightning strike! A lightning strike left hook!
It was the same big left hook that missed the last round. This time he caught him right on the tip of the chin. We're going to see what this bad boy's made of now.
And here comes the bear, Canelo Alvarez. Could he get a finish in round 3? Berlanga looks okay. Tried to shake it off.
The speed of these Canelo Alvarez shots is just cartoonish.
Oh, he caught him again! And now Berlanga may have to fall back on his brawling style that saw him score 16 consecutive first-round knockouts. He's got to go bear hunting. Good body shot from Canelo.
Canelo's trying to do the corkscrew left hook over the top of the guard and hit the top of the head of Berlanga now. As far as alertness goes and backing up and catching and countering like that. A power counter puncher. Berlanga using his head. Canelo hitting on the break.
Good. You're good. Watch your head. Don't do that. That was intentional. Don't do that.
There it is right there. Berlanga better stop. He came back nicely, but he's picking up his chin in there.
Canelo got a little too cute and ate it in 10. They'll slug it out to the final bell here at Mexican Independence Day weekend.
And there's your answer right there. Were they going to embrace? Were they going to show respect? Absolutely. There's a man in Canelo, a legend who recognizes another young beast.
All three in favor of the winner. And still, unified super middleweight champion of the world, el orgulloso guerrero de Guadalajara, Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the press conference as we bring up a man who came up short tonight, but what an effort that he provided. It's the first loss of his career. I have no doubt he will absolutely bounce back. Brooklyn and also Puerto Rico should be very proud of him for how hard he fought at this level, ladies and gentlemen. Please give a round of applause to Edgar Berlanga and his entire team. Edgar came out and fought courageously and really showed to the world that he certainly belongs at this extremely high world-class level. Edgar, we are about an hour removed from the fight. So how was the experience like? What's going through your mind? I know you're disappointed having that O taken away, but still you came out and fought your hardest tonight.
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for this opportunity. I went in there with a legend today, man. We came up short. Obviously, I'm a winner at heart, man. So, I'm a little down, but, I know I won the world after this performance. I got dropped in the third round. I came back and, fought a hard fight. I fought a legend, man. So, a guy like me, right? The whole world was against me, right? And, I was probably like 0 to 100, like 1 to 100 and on the odds, right? And just facing a legend, man, is something different. It's a blessing too to share the ring with him. But I'm excited. I finally got my feet wet at the highest level, at the pinnacle of boxing. And I feel like I handled it well. We sold the fight great, and we fought a great fight. We gave the fans what they wanted to see. War, and that's what Mexicans and Puerto Ricans do. When they go in the ring and share the ring together. Like I said before, man, the whole world was against me, and I was saying it in interviews, nobody believed in me. I felt like I had probably like 20% of the world, maybe 10% of the world that believed in me. They thought I was gonna probably get knocked out in 2-3 rounds, but it was a great fight, man. I knew, that it was gonna be a great fight at the end of the day, man. I'm a warrior, and like I said before, I was calling this guy for 4 years, and like I said, man, he's a legend. He fought Floyd Mayweather when he was young, and look who he became after that loss. So I gained a lot of experience, man, being in the ring with him. He's a great fighter. But I know that he knows that I'm the future legend of the sport. Yeah, man. Definitely, I put the whole 168-pound division on notice. I know that they know that I'm coming to fight. And listen, facing a guy like Canelo, right? He's the man. He's the top dog at 168. There's no bigger than him. At the 168 division. He's a Floyd Mayweather. He's a Manny Pacquiao. He's that type of guy. When you fight him, it's like a concert. And I feel like I handled it very, very well. I gave my part. And people laugh, right? But for real, right? He's a guy that I looked up to growing up, man. And obviously I didn't want to tell him that. I didn't want to tell him, yo, you an idol to me. I didn't want to say that because it's like, damn, I'm about to fight this dude. But he's somebody that we always studied, that we always looked up to, and I wanted to fight him. I'm like, damn, I want to fight my idol. But I never told him. I never told the media. I never told nobody. Because I felt like people would have really thought that I was gonna go out there and just take a knee or something just to get the opportunity to fight my idol. But I told him after the fight, I said, you somebody that we look up to. For many years, and it's a blessing, man, to be here. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. 22,000 sold out. It's a blessing. I got defeated today, so 50% of me is down and 50% of me feels okay. But between my father, one of the legends right here, Memo, my coach, Eddie Hearns, and Keith is telling me that, I shocked the world, and, right now, I'm a superstar in the 168 division. I handle everything well, man. I went in there with a legend, and I shocked the world. People thought that I was going to probably get knocked out early, and I went in there and did what I had to do. We didn't come out with the victory, but, hey, it is what it is. It's just another stepping stone to greatness.
No, I feel good. I feel happy. I did what I supposed to do, win the fight. And I enjoyed the fight. I think it was a good fight for the fans, and I'm satisfied. Yeah, it was a fun night for me. It's like a one day in the office for me. I love what I do. I love being there, fighting, and give the fans what they want, a fight. And I enjoy what I do, and I still love boxing.
Yeah, I was telling him, you ain't got shit. I was like, you ain't got shit, that's nothing. Hit me again, come on, hit me again. Boom, boom, he was catching me. I was like, that's it, that's all you got, keep throwing, keep throwing. I was trying to get him tired, like sort of like a rope-a-dope thing, like what Muhammad Ali was doing to George Foreman. But, he's a legend, man. I took his best shots and I gave him my best shots, but it was amazing, man. I had fun tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I had fun, man. The build-up for this fight was amazing. It goes to show the world that I'm ready for this moment. I'm ready for the big leagues. I'm ready to stamp my name in the sport of boxing and really become a legend, man, and take over. This was such an experience, bro. I'm not gonna experience nothing bigger than this. I fought a superstar, like a real superstar. You talk about Floyd Mayweather, you talk about Manny Pacquiao, he's one of those guys. And, we went the distance and we fought a hell of a fight. Mexico versus Puerto Rico, even though we was outnumbered 101, but I felt good, man. I didn't let the crowd get to me. There was thousands and thousands of Mexicans in there going for him, and I didn't have no type of fear, no nervousness, nothing, man. I was just ready to go, man. Like I said, I dreamed of this fight, 4 years ago, and it probably happened now because he's already older. He already made his mark in the sport, so he's gonna head out, and God presented me this opportunity, right? And I had to take it now because we don't know when he's gonna retire. He's made millions of dollars already. He's done everything in the sport of boxing. For him to could just retire after this fight if he wants. You know, he's done everything in boxing. He don't have to fight nobody else. So, you know, we got the fight presented to us, and I took it. You know, and you know, I know that I didn't have that much experience. You know, I was never on this big stage before. I never experienced being at this level. You know, it was my first time. You know, usually fighters, you know, they have a ladder, you know, and they win their first title at a small venue, and then, you know, you eventually go up to the big leagues. I just went from 0 to 100, you know, and I'm just blessed, man.